I don't know if it's active on.
I think we've got enough radios to get to the packages. Technically, King Hit. I mean, you can run a bunch of radios, so you could have one of your UHF or VHFs tuned to 251, so you can get Will and friends. It'd be the same deal for Slayer. We just have to probably have one of the Hornets use mids, and then have one of the other radios on that for the screen to give us situational awareness during the push.
Yeah, so my plan for
Thanks
Floaty
for
at the moment,
follow.
I've got mids organised, which is
Oh,
going to
OT.
go through briefing
Hopefully I
for a
pronounced that right.
common for amongst the Hornets, and then a mids each for the 2 Hornet packages. At least myself being package lead, I was going to have one of my radios on 251 for Central, freeing a radio to be wherever else. So I can leave that on 252 as package to be able to talk to the Vigans.
Yep. So that for them, it's basically just going to be a go once the target's at an acceptable level of not defended. They just get in there.
Yep.
Or get in there before it gets defended. Really not that concerned. So I guess with Slayer, we've got 2 Hornets in, so Graham and Face. Are you guys familiar with mids versus the Com 1, Com 2?
Mic on. Mic feedback on.
But if someone can walk us through it, I'm sure we can pick it up.
I've only maybe done it once.
Okay.
Yeah, it's super easy, guys. Once we're on the deck of the boat, I'll talk you through it.
Yeah. What's our carrier domestic?
Also, because if we're that short, I'll probably use the carrier as just a run back or as my rearm point.
225 is carrier freak.
225?
Yep.
Oh, I'm just okay. Cool. Just make sure that Graham and Fates know that, so you can talk them through while you're doing your domestics on the ship.
Yep. Yeah. So at least as soon as you boot up and you got a radio active, Face and Graham, just load one of your radios onto 225 decimal 0.
What's that noise in the background, Face?
It's my headset voice doing the talking for me. Was that 225, sorry?
225 decimal 0.
Sweet, thank you.
Face, have you got SRS set up?
It should be right. I've just done a reinstall of Windows not long ago, so I'm hoping everything's going to work, but I think I've set it up again correctly.
Okay.
Guess we'll find out shortly.
Might be worth your while trying to join one of the 1.6.1 servers and see if it hooks up. That'll prove the concept. V8, do you want to maybe just jump into your package notes, point the guys at that, put all your mids frequencies in, so we're going to have to chat it in detail?
I went to do that. I can't edit package notes. So it's last modified by you for where the comms is, and then OCA strike. Yeah, package I can't write.
I'll fix that for next time round.
Is that a permissions thing, mate? That he's not a super admin, or
It could be, yeah.
yeah, okay.
I'll just.
That's right, mate.
Oh no, I'll just message it privately to the guys. I've just got a little list here. Face Graham and Sneaky, all the Hornet guys, at least on King Hit, I'll just message you.
And Pat Matty flying with us as well?
Yeah, I'll be flying.
You are super quiet, Jabby.
He's listening to Wags.
Nah, I was just testing my kneeboard. And
your elbow?
Wags. Yeah, Wags talked over it. Say again, what was the last thing you guys were saying?
I mean, just before we formally kick off, I'm just thinking with Slayer. So you've now got Paddy, you flying Hornet as well, mate?
Yeah, I'll be flying.
Hornet?
Yeah.
Okay. So you've got 3 Hornets now, mate, plus you, plus the Harriers, me and Seiko. Just quickly looking at, you could probably just go around the SA6 the Harriers are tasked to take out if that works for you, and we'll just get in there at the sort of behind you blokes and whack it, so you don't have to worry about it on the way out.
Yeah, I already discussed that with the fellas. We can see that there's a narrow corridor between the SA6 and the SA3. I think the SA3 is the southeastern one and the SA6 is the northwestern one. We've already talked about going through that corridor depending on our threat map. And then we're going to... the Hornets are going to press and try to keep the SA10 quiet, and the F-16s are going to try and wild weasel it and give it a CBU-97.
Cool. Given the numbers you've got, we're going to need to lean on you a bit more for sort of loadouts that are more conducive to doing opportune cap.
Yeah, we're going to have 2 long sticks, 2 short sticks.
Yeah, copy.
Joey, I don't know if you heard before the discussion I had about the Singers were down to 1 Tomcat. We're gonna.
Yeah, I heard you lost. Yeah, I heard you've lost Tomcat. So
yeah,
your
we're gonna.
Your best bet is to keep your radar in RWS mode, so you're not pinging everyone.
Yeah, our plan is to try and keep like battle map, and try and manage the airspace as best we can with the radar, like just because we have the radar for it.
Yep.
And then we'll make those calls for scramble and that. So I'll remember to call you guys, and I'll probably call you by now because I'll be forgetful, panicking.
Well, the thing is, how are you going to give bra calls if you're coming out, if it's from a Tomcat?
It probably won't be. It'll be this far north of you, this far south of you, kind of like we'll figure it out. We'll do our best.
You consider the SA Aleppo to be effectively the center of the action. It's just discussions in reference to that, probably.
Yeah. Just gotta wait for the all important fridge to.
Face and Graham, I apologise. Ignore that message with frequencies. You'll be linking up with Jabby, so you sort of need to know frequencies off Jabby, but still use that 225 on the boat because I'll help you out with that mids.
Yep, sweet. Thanks, mate.
Right, we're at time.
Yeah.
All the embarrassing stuff on my screen.
Put away the porn.
Too old for that now, mate.
Turning off the wheel.
Share with the class.
No,
Just let me know when you want me to kick the server over.
Yeah, if you just kick it over, mate, and if you can pause it or whatever, we're going to be a couple of minutes briefing.
Yeah, no worries, no rush.
What have I told this to do? Desktop. Right, gents. Let's crack on. So, Liberation Mission 10. Just a quick roll call. No, we've lost people at short notice. Okay, Slayer package, Jabby, Slayer lead. Yep. Fucking Tiger Shark. Nah, he's dead. Fuck, whatever.
No, I'm here.
His mic's muted.
Okay,
I'm here.
Floyd's here, Seiko's here, Face, Pat, and Graham, you're all here and on comms. Heard you earlier. Cool. Got King hit, Chef, Shudo, Topo.
Bork.
Good. All right, Homus, Hobbit, and Howling Ape.
Yep.
Cool, no worries. And then Kebab, which is package lead, SSV8, Magpie, and Sneaky.
Yep.
Good scene. Okay. East side, Kaz, War Piglets out, I think. Ping, you're in.
Yep, east side for life.
Great. Until you get back to west side. Cluj.
Yep.
Good. Are you streaming?
Of course.
Okay, cool. H-Bear.
Bears up.
Good. Bully, Curb, Rhubarb.
Yo. Yep.
Okay. And then the only 14 we got is Will and Rio Fridge, your package lead, understood?
Yep.
I see
Okay.
no fridge in the list.
That's a really good point. Where is Fridge?
There he is.
Oh, speak of the devil.
Fucking
of the
ears
man.
were burning.
Only holding up the whole fucking mission. Right. Have we got any extras who aren't allocated already?
Oh, I just jumped in. Present.
Oh, that's good. What do you want
I'm
to
going to jump. Oh, I think it sounded like Tiggy and Jabby were struggling last night, so I might join them and help them out.
What we could really, sorry mate, to be prescriptive, the F-16s in Bully would be very useful.
The
Yeah.
F-16s and bully.
Yep.
Cap flight.
Type cap. Yep. Okay. Cool. Yeah. Whatever.
Thanks, man.
Please. Thank you.
Curb's your lead on that one.
Curb. All right. Too easy.
Okay, right. So
Hey Floydie, why are you using the old version of optics?
because that's fucking what loaded shit.
There you go.
Told. Snap.
How much better is that?
I'll use the new one.
It's beautiful.
Get out of my life. Right, gents. So quickly, mission 10 for this one. So overall situation, we're on the cusp of seizing Bashar al-Assad, and we're also advancing on the east. We're advancing against Fob al-Q1. Bit of resistance here. Fuck all resistance here. This will flip in this turn. Most likely, this front line will advance significantly. On top of that, and we've got some support to that action, predominantly in the east. On top of that, we're looking to finally get in and close Aleppo runway, which will be the main effort for air this evening. All focus leads towards that. That'll be supported by SEAD going on DAD of Coral, the SA-10 complex here, and also the supporting SA-6 sites located at Lobster and Shark. In addition, there's a convoy moving, but we don't have anyone allocated against that, which is okay. We'll just deal with them in the next fight. They've got to come down another leg to get there.
Not Jordan tonight.
And then we'll have rotary wing assets providing CAS over on the FIBA here, and they'll be operating out of Palmyra. That's been modified in the mission file, so we can use that airfield for this turn. Rightio. What else? Just before we go into the general flow, we have, as far as DCA, so defensive counter air goes, we have the usual continuous cap located in this vicinity that'll run the 30-minute intervals, the whole thing for 90 minutes, and also a 14 cap located up here, which is AI doing the same business, and its limit is the coast, so it shouldn't commit on anything over the coast. We've also established Patriot and Hawk sites. These ones are old, but they're still there. And then we've got a Patriot and Hawk complex at Palmyra as well. So if you need to flow south in a hurry, coming through here will pretty much drag whatever's coming after you into a hail of PAC-2 missiles. Speaking of enemy, for this one, so we're looking at roughly 10 high-end intercept air superiority aircraft, plus a flogger, plus the highly lethal L-39.
Good thing you pointed it out.
Yeah, just in case, mate, for you special. Bashar al-Assad is currently closed, so no factor there. Obviously, these guys present a significant threat. In previous experiences, they generally sortie at least half of them. For the new guys here, the flankers mount AA, help me out here, 11s.
R70, R77 adders.
R77 adders, which are an active missile, so you may get a TWS spike off the SU-30, but you won't see the missile coming. It works like an MRAM, so just maintain arm's reach if you can and watch for launch. Okay. Going forward from there, the fleet, you'll see that where are we? The LHA Saipan will move significantly further northward in this mission to park it off the coast here, and the carrier will move slightly further north, but not significantly. Both of them still have fully active SM2 equipped destroyers and cruisers, and therefore able to provide significant amount of defense if you need to flow towards them in the event you get overwhelmed by enemy fighters. Otherwise, that's that. Right, let's talk overall mission flow. So you're moving parts here. Again, as I said, a main effort coming off the carrier, and also out of Beirut is King Hit. King Hit's job is to close the runway at Aleppo to cause the enemy to be able to use it. To facilitate that, they'll be destroying the SA-6. There's also an EW radar in here the Vigans will be hitting and destroying as part of that effort there, and they're all grouped under the same thing. In support of that, we have Bully Flight, which is the F-14 and now 3 by F-16s. Their primary task is to protect friendly aircraft operating in this area, and secondary is to attrit the enemy fighters as much as possible. So they'll be doing a bit of baiting in order to get them out. but we need to sort of make sure that the enemy fighters aren't affecting our operations, particularly in this area here. Again, in support of this this particular activity, launching predominantly out of Beirut, but also off the carrier and the Saipan, is Slayer flight, which is SEAD specific. Primary task is destruction of the SA-10 at Coral. Secondary task is the destruction of this target here, the SA-6 Shark at Aleppo. Jabby, stretch goal, mate. There's an SA-3 site located here. If you've got the assets and haven't been murdered by the cap, see if you can put a missile through the radar at least on this one.
Yeah, well, so wait, is the SA-10 destruction an optional and then the SA-3 as well?
This dies completely. Whatever's left over, apply to this.
Righto.
Cool. So just murder this up as much as you can.
Yep.
Is the plan to tag the SA-6 on the way in or the way out?
The SA-6, so it'll be dealt with jump flight, which I'll be leading. That'll come off there. At the moment, I think, well, the plan is, and Jabby will run the needle on that one, is that the rest, so I think it's Tabuli and Grub will avoid the SA-6 completely and push in. As soon as they're coming in through this way, we're going to be, jump will be in killing the SA-6, so it should be gone by the time you go for egress. Does that make sense?
So it should be no factor for the F-16s doing cap.
No, I don't think so. Right, so, and then finally, your east side is rotoring operations on the FIBA. You've got heavy SAM friendly SAM coverage there, so you should be okay, looking at about 15 mixed armoured units against our friendly forces there. Okay, flow-wise, the way I want to run with this is Slayer and Bully will probably get in reasonably first, with Bully sort of challenging in this area, and then as Slayer starts pushing up and through, pushing in as required, noting that Slayer is going to need primacy to knock this SA-10 offline. So Bully, expect you to catch the first wave of enemy fighters, and then we'll try and get in through that gap. We'll need your advice, though, on what the air picture is, so we're not trying to push our Slayer elements and
King
hit in on those targets while we've still got a wall of SU-30s. You get that?
Yeah, Roger.
Cool. Okay. Simultaneous. So once King hit commits, we will see King hit elements come in, and also jump elements in on here. That I'll leave that to you, V8, with the sequencing of your guys, but you know the deal on trying to weight your ordnance a bit to be able to provide your own self-escort as required.
Yep.
Right. For the east side, effectively independent, just get airborne as quick as you can and just go mulch up the enemy fever and then go home. It's pretty straightforward. I don't expect you to go any further north than that. Rightio. As far as coord goes, you've got your frequencies available. Flight leads, please brief your people as required. Noting we don't have an ABM. Bully, you said you're sitting on 251 as Estraz bloody GCI, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So all packages will need to maintain at least 1 year somewhere in 251. Jabby, your Hornets, who may not be au fait on the mids, will need to do that. So V8 will talk them through that on the deck of the carrier.
Okie doke.
Right. Priority for launch, if it comes to it, is we need Bully out first, followed by Slayer, followed by King hit. If you're looking at deck and runway space, so just call that early. Expect that all aircraft will adhere to their bloody airfield or ship frequencies while conducting domestics until they exit sort of 5 nautical miles from the ship outbound, and then obviously on the way back in at 15, switch back over, and then conduct your recovery on comms with the carrier and the rest of the guys in there. We do have tankers available. So we have an MPRS, so drogue tanker located here. That's tanker 1. Other tankers include cool stories like there's no other tankers. Oh, no, here we go. Second boom tanker located out here. Third, drogue tanker there. Third boom tanker, so for F-16s, located centrally here. AWACS is available E3, and that's pretty much it. So like I said, focus. So the reason we're here is closing that airfield, and that'll be supported by killing this SA-10, killing these SAMs, and defeating enemy air. Simultaneously, but separately, CAS will support the advance of FIBA West, FIBA East for the north. Right, that concludes the in brief. Has anyone got any questions on that? And then we'll move to quick stuff with the flight leads.
Beirut support frequency is just listed as VHF freak. Is there actual a number, or is it just whatever's in DCS?
That's a really good question. Does anyone know?
What have you been using the last couple of times?
I think he's just been using what was in DCS.
Yeah, I think so.
It's
Second, I'm just finding it.
Yeah, Liberation, it's 118.9.
Okay.
Beirut was 251.8 last week.
Excellent. So we've got two numbers.
So the call on that is 251.8.
There'll always be two. There'll be an ultra high frequency tower, and then there'll be a very high frequency tower to allow other aircraft to call. So,
yep. So 251.8 guys, be on that.
Yeah, as long as someone is on it.
Okay. Any other questions?
Whereabouts the rotary wing operating out of? We got a FOB or?
Palmyra, so directly off the airfield.
Okay.
Kluge, I'll jump in with you on Freak since it's just me.
Yeah. Yep. All good.
Okay.
Just let me know what you got.
Any other questions?
For Face and who's the other guy on there? Graham. Oh, Pat Matt, you're with that group too, aren't you?
Yep.
What frequency do you want for them, Jabby, to chat with you guys?
We'll nominate a very high frequency. I think we'll just stick with the lowest one at first, which is 118.0.
So they should have a flight frequency assigned as is and package.
Yeah, I can't remember what it was. I think it was 119.2.
Right.
I'd have to check.
So Dabooli's on 253.3. That's supposed to be their flight. V8, if you can talk them onto a mids flight frequency.
Yep.
And then have them sit on 251 and package com, which is 253 flat.
Cool. All right, so your two freaks. All right, guys. Yeah, your two freaks will be 253, 251, and then I'll sort you out for the mids, just for your inter-flight stuff.
Cool. Sounds good.
Sounds good.
Yeah. So the critical thing there is that you're the link to Slayer for calls from the bully flight about air situation, specifically if we get a scram call.
Copy that.
Okay. Questions? Any others? No,
Just
good.
just
Yep.
quickly.
Because we've got 22, 23 players on, I've shut down Firebirds because Firebirds is running on the same servers. So hopefully you won't have any conflict in terms of resource utilization, etc. And someone just pings me at the end of the night, I'll cut things back to normal.
Thanks, man. Missions.
Looks like the server's without a password at the moment.
Oh, okay. Happy to fix that. Stand by.
Untidy. Okay, flight leads. Anything specific? No, you can grab co-ord in a minute when we all disperse into the mission.
Nah.
The strikers aren't waiting for a go word from the bully flight. They're just going to head in unless we scram it.
Work off your package times. Whatever you're timed in at, try and stay there, because it's probably going to be a bit too much for us to call you in if we're dealing with the fucking 30s that are going to be off the nose. Just ask us if it's clear, and if we go fuck off, then you know it's not clear.
What's the fighter sweep? Sorry, the fighter sweep. Aleppo, floaty. I think they're in at what plus 48.
Plus 48. You've got the main effort kebab is in at 52. Okay, so V8, I need your package to confirm with bully before you commit into the
correct
area.
Yep. Yeah, that was the thing. So obviously if you guys are in the 14 and the 16s up quicker, but I'll be liaising with you guys anyway to see where you're at, and we'll probably try to arrive on scene at least just a few minutes after you, at least get the harms in first.
Yeah. The only
What's it?
advantage VA to you, like don't push it if it's not safe. The only advantage you're getting in early is the quicker you close that runway, less likely to launch more aircraft.
Correct. Yep.
But you're effectively time dislocated from the cap. You can fucking sit on the deck until they get superiority and then launch if you really wanted to.
Yep. Sorry, Hobbit.
Yeah, no, I was just going to say we're sorting mids out on the deck.
Yeah, mids 50 common.
Okay,
For-
well you want to go 5-1 and then we'll go 5-2?
Sure. Yep.
Right, we'll discuss it afterwards, V8, but we'll I think from now on we'll make sure we've got mids allocated because we keep changing it after the mission. Right, if there's no other questions, Sharky, we good with the server?
Server's ready to go.
Cool. Okay, we'll jump in and see you guys in.
All right, kicking it now. Enjoy.
What's the password, gents?
It's unspoken. Stand by. Don't type that in.
Is that metaphorically speaking?
Hang on, Facebook. Send you a message.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm going to need it as well.
Floyd's got it. Phase you can disseminate to you, mate.
If it's not the normal one, I'll need it too.
It's the normal one.
It's the normal one.
Okay, thank you.
Sorry, we have someone streaming, so we don't get the password out.
Sorry, Hobbit. You said you were going 5-2. Jump.
All right, I'll mute up. Someone just post me a link or shoot me a message when you're done.
Thanks, man. Fuck. Hope he wasn't streaming that bit. Anyway. So okay, just push BMS channel below, mate.
Отказала основная гидросистема. Отказал насос расходного бака. Отказал генератор.
How you going there, Will?
Alright, I'm in now.
Cool. Just going to request to join.
Yeah, I'm just loading in.
Face and Graham and Tiger, I'll see you on the frequencies.
Okay.
Request rearming.
Roger, thanks, mate.
Just 1 second, Fridge. It's being fucking slow.
All good, man.
Kluge, once you have frequencies on, let me know what you're on and I'll jump onto yours.
Yep, I think we'll just push 21.5. If you can tune that in.
Sneaky, radio check 251.
Cluj, do you have 30 or 32? I cannot. Sorry, they don't seem to be on my quick program.
You in, Fridge?
Give me one. I'll have a look.
No worries.
Face and Graham, so tune up on your second radio 119.0, and I'll talk you through the mids if you need it.
Oh, I was going to throw them on the mids, Jabby.
Yeah, okay, you take care of that. But have them on comms to 119.0 for intraflight. And Tiger, I'll see you on there as well.
Bear, go to
Cool, thank you.
channel 4 on box 2.
Sneaky, radio check 251.
Box 2, just confirm, is that the 828? That's box 3.
Oh, sorry, box 3. My bad.
Cool, cool. And sorry, mate, was it channel 4, was it?
Yeah, channel preset 4 should get you 30 FM.
Roger.
Yeah, ping, we got 30 FM.
Copy, jumping.
Yeah, good comms 225.
Yep, Region 5, cleared you up.
Copy. And Croc 2's up.
Okay, so I think I'm already set and good to go.
Mids check 50.
I am set as well. 30 seconds.
Cool, thank you.
Yeah, Jabby has to be hung up on the slotting screen. It's like super laggy.
No worries.
So this will be intra-flight for all the Hornets for our package, at least mids 50. 51 will be just kebab flight.
Croc 2 is ready.
What mids will Tabuli be on?
We'll just throw you guys on mid 60.
Copy that.
Didn't realise I was double broadcasting.
Oh, mirror. Alright, so I want to head up northeast.
Do we have to stick with the loadout we've been given?
No, so you can talk to Jabby about that and just see what he will want you to take.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, I'm just monitoring a 119er and 119.0 and 251.8 Hornet fellas.
Okay, I've just deafened Discord. So,
We're checking in 251.0.
I figure we're pretty much going to just be following the highway,
251.
searching for targets.
Roger. 2 copy.
So I think it's the northeastern highway, isn't it?
Yeah, I do have a map if you want to get us to waypoints, then you can follow me in.
Okay, yeah, our waypoints are going way off to the west, which is not right. Pretty sure it's that one there.
Oh, mine too.
Yeah, just looking at the F10 map, I think so we'd be heading northeast, probably like 050.
Yeah, if follow that highway out to the northeast, keep the high ground ridgeline on our left, we should be right.
Yep, and just follow it around the mountain.
Copy.
G'day, lesbian. How's it going? Thanks, I've spent some time setting it up. Alright, what's the frequency for audio?
Got handy.
Or is that still 121.9. Pretty sure it's just us though.
Yeah, FM man, 1219. Which we probably can't dial up anyway, can we?
It's just us three.
Yeah, we'll pass on it this time. Alright, let's just taxi out. Or do you want to just go straight up?
It is only us.
Alright, I'll taxi out to the taxiway and then we'll lift from there.
2.
Alright, 1's rolling. Yep, it's definitely a niche community, that's for sure. I need some lights, it's kind of dark.
Penguin, this is Bully. I wonder how good my Schwal will be.
Say again, who was that for?
Penguin, Bully.
Just pay attention where I'm going.
Haven't heard Penguin, but good comms with Kebab.
Thanks for the follow. Okay, 1 taking the active. Gonna do a hover check. Good, ready to go. You guys ready?
Just ready.
Okay, taking off. 09. Heading 050. Yeah, Kaiwa looks like it might be pretty good. Definitely interesting to see how it plays out in multiplayer. Or what type of role it ends up doing.
Curious how Petro's going to go on his haze.
Yeah, not wrong, it's pretty thick. Definitely excited for the Apache though. I think that's the highway we're just flying over now. Might just come right and just follow it.
That is correct, so just be aware, according to my data link, there's already units around here.
Oh, okay, excellent. Didn't think they were that close.
Just keep an eye out.
In that case, do we want to stay around this area for a bit and try and see if we can spot anything?
brief our advance, our ground advances to be further to the north.
Whoa.
And you got a missile coming from your left.
Spotted. Turning around. Oh, under the power lines. This is not going to be good.
Flip.
Oh. Yeah, that was nasty.
Okay, I saw a rough one of origin. Pink, did you get a shot?
I saw the rough point.
Arrows FM.
That was close.
I'm about to turn back towards and try and get a shot off. Stay well.
Yeah, I'm going to start pointing that way. Stay out of range.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting him so close to the front line. Looks like I can see some fire down there. Did you guys hit it?
I did not shoot.
Negative, not me, but I see those fires.
I got some APCs from Petrovic.
251 Central is bully. We got two APCs locked up. Initial cap zone.
Yeah, copy, same here. I'm firing on one.
We'll launch it through our copies.
And
Marking.
2 rifle APC.
Oh, he's got engaged. They both got blown up.
Yep, and back off to the south.
I got eyes on the Eagle, I think.
Yep, just passing underneath you. Pink.
Copy.
Yeah, so I think there are some ground force friendlies, but I didn't think there was much.
Infantry's dead. That was an Eagle. There might have been more than one because they fired two quick in succession.
Yeah, I think this is like one of the darkest missions I've done as well with the Hind, which is not helping.
Crew is moving north. I am watching for fire.
Yeah, I've got nothing on Petrovic.
Copy.
Just passing over the fires now.
Did anyone actually get hit?
No, I dodged.
Keep an eye on your systems, that was real close.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm okay.
Roger, roger.
Okay, heading back to the highway.
Yeah, I'm just circling around back south, and I'll meet up with you guys again.
I can't see.
Cheers with you.
Yeah, I see ya. Alright, so heading back north, following the highway.
There was tracer fire up.
Was there?
Look. Did not see the source, but something was shooting at you. Just small arms by the looks of things.
Perhaps it looked well into the distance, like too far for small arms, but not certain.
I suppose chances are, if that's the frontline forces, do you reckon they'll be spread out around this sort of area?
Maybe. I still think our main push is further to the north of where we are.
Yeah, okay. Alright, let's go north then.
Right, you just taking fire again?
I can't see any tracer fire.
I did see some bullets coming up.
That's further to the west.
And he's firing again. Long range is going to be decent sized AAA.
Yep, visual. Is that more than one? That kind of looks like a few.
Yeah, probably. I've lined up on AAA at the moment, running in toward the northeast and just waiting for a shot.
Found an eagle by Willie.
Yeah,
we're showing a tactical data link that there looks like some enemies way off to the east of Cap area over some friendly targets.
I got it.
Was there anything in that area?
Yes.
Yeah, the AI flights took care of
off the left.
2 times SU-30s.
Yeah, Roger, I've just seen him drop off the tunnel. Good work.
Also got 2
Still in the air
targets.
ping?
040. Still in the air, but you're getting fired on. From our current position.
Croc 2, you're getting shot.
Where I am, there was an eagle and about 2 BMPs.
Okay, Croc 2 taking fire on my right, 3 o'clock, just off to the north.
Yeah, visual. I'm gonna go around again, a bit too close.
I don't think I'm going to be able to take it back to the airfield.
Whereabouts are you? I'll pick up your pilot.
And pop flares if you can.
No flares. I'm on the ground.
Okay, Croc 2's just engaged in that green trace that engaged me before.
How far west from the highway did you go, ping?
It would have been about 3 kilometers north of it.
Croc 2 rifle APC, and there's 2 of them.
Copy. Got visual.
Is it okay to respawn on this campaign?
I think because it was so soon, I would just respawn.
Okay.
Croc 2's off target, 1 APC remaining.
Croc 1 on target. Going for that APC. It's gonna let me select it. Come on. There we go. Rifle, Croc 1. Splash, heading off to the south. Yeah, it would be pretty good.
Okay, Croc 2 is just climbing up overhead a little town just off to your south.
Go ahead.
Yeah, visual.
You guys still got eyes on those later. I just get back from the triple area before. Just gonna head that way a little bit, make sure there's none left.
I haven't got contact on them. Not startling contact from. I think they've gone east of that area. Looks like about 051, 120 miles from here.
I'm pretty close now. Pedro's not picking up anything.
Is that far out in front of you where ping went down?
Not sure. We're about to see.
He went down on the ground. I'm not sure exactly where.
Tantrum, this is Jump 1-2.
Got you, Jump. Go for it.
Yeah, Tantrum, we're just wondering if we can get a picture of the air situation. Our intent is to take off now.
Looks pretty clear at this stage. Looks like everything is up near the centre of the SA10.
Up near the centre of the A10, I'll pass that on. Thanks very much.
I'm going to assume that was ping.
1-2
I'm going to go getting a bit closer and see if I can pick him up.
Right on 251 area looks reasonably clear. All enemy contacts are up here. Clear as up here. At this stage.
Confirm, copy.
Yep, that's a downed helo. Just gotta make sure I don't VRS it, because that would be terrible.
While you're on the ground, if you get a chance, mate, just check your lights still on.
Penguin flight, we've got two contacts off 2 o'clock, out 2 o'clock, so 045 SU30s, or 30 radar contact.
Yeah, confirmed for 16. We're 80 miles from them now.
That is not a helicopter. Correction, this doesn't look like a helicopter.
AAA, was it?
Looks like a tank. Actually, yeah, it could have been AAA. Thought it was a piece of his rotor blade.
Still grab some souvenirs anyway.
Alright, lifting.
Penguin buoy plate.
Ping, are you headed back in?
Penguin buoy.
So just the two of us on channel.
Well, I thought he was respawning.
Nothing, no one else in SRS.
Right, okay. Well, in that case, do we want to continue? Do we want to try and get that Igla that shot at you?
Penguin buoy.
Or did you manage to get him?
I didn't see any other Igla.
So, off to the west,
Almost dead from us for about 80 nautical miles.
when you were
about 20,000
egressing, you got shot at with an Igla.
You're probably closer to it. Have you actually got anything on radar?
No idea.
Yeah, so we're holding with that crew now.
Are we good, or we just push further north and try and make sure we get that armor? Make sure the advance goes ahead.
Yeah. Okay. No, good idea. Let's do that.
Yeah, Penguin, just keep us updated on what happens around that contact.
Just trailing you at the moment.
Roger, Roger. Just making a left turn. There's a town I just passed over. We'll basically use that as a bit of an IP and start some runs toward the north. Let Pedro have a scan.
Yeah, copy.
I shall say north. It's more northwest.
G'day, Madma. Oh, just took some tracer fire.
Not seen.
About 280, I think it came from.
Roger, looking.
Penguin, kebab.
Go for Penguin.
Be advised your F-14 has had a disconnection issue. They are no longer in server at the moment.
Got a APC targeted at heading 320.
Roger, nothing seen, but should we run have a crack?
Coming off. Petrovic hadn't set up.
Roger, and I got some tanks in this next valley over.
Yeah, I spotted that tracer fire. It's further west of those two smoke and fire plumes.
Roger, Roger. So trace came from in that area.
251, this is
yeah, about
flight,
270.
F-16 heading out to our tasking. We'll inform when the SA-10 is neutralized or destroyed.
Roger. Penguin flight current engaged.
Yeah, if you wanted to buy a map, Madma, definitely, if your system can run it, do Syria. Like, without question, it's the best map there is currently available.
Croc 2, rifle tank.
Where's the APC gone? Go for the slot over there.
Tank destroyed, might have been just a single picture, it's not seen anything else.
Two APCs, trace fire on me. Rifle. That may.
Yeah, Roger, I see.
That's a little bit too close. RTX 6700.
Okay, Croc 2's rolling in, west to east.
Not sure I know which card that is. As in AMD 6700?
King Slayer, looks like that SA-10 area is picture clear. Croc 2, Rifle APC. Understood, thank you. View that, Slayer.
Good hit. Gonna take a run on the second one with gun.
Roger.
Oh, it's combat mix now. Forgot they updated the gun for combat mix. Only got a single tracer round in burst mode now.
Nice.
It looks like those two APCs dealt with.
Slayer package, this is Jump 1-2. Jump 1-2, go ahead. Yeah, copy. Jump Actual was just asking if you guys are in the air and active at the moment. Hey firm, we called on 251 and checked in. We are just hitting our waypoint 1 and we're en route to the target area.
Hey firm, my Petro's not getting out.
Copy, Jump 1-2 out.
Just having a bit of a scan over the ridgeline. I wouldn't say that professional.
It looks like on the map pings with us, just not on frequency.
Is it ghosting us?
Slayer lead jump. Slayer lead. Drop 1 here.
It's jump, leader 13 minutes from target at 61 nautical miles.
Understood, I'll give you an ETA standby. Penguin, this is Bully.
Couldn't see anything north. Do we want to head back to the highway and go around that bend? To the north?
Airport, 150 degrees, 423 miles.
Yep, there's 150, 22 miles.
2 SU-30s.
I think we're heading towards northeast, so just head east for now and join up with the highway.
Croc 2.
We got 2
Jump lead, this is Grub 1, ETA for SA-10 is 14 minutes, probably -2 on that for harm launch. So about 12 minutes out. Yeah, copy. We'll go quiet and just advise on target destruction or otherwise. Understood, Grub 1.
Pretty sure it's east. Okay, panic attack. Yeah, mate. It's all vertical gear.
Dropped off my data line.
They are a bit further south, so 140, 28 miles.
The highway.
147, sorry, 28 miles.
Might just head a little bit to the south just to join up with that highway.
Roger, don't join it yet.
Yeah, Verpal's the brand of house that I've got here, and the collective.
Please be advised as well, Penguin, 54 miles off your left flank at 085. You just had 2 SUVs which just popped up. They are at 28,000 feet.
Should be a highway somewhere
They are
along
hot.
here.
Previous contacts, you are chasing those guys. Those contacts are now about 080 for 48 miles. Are you getting anything coming up on the tutor and me?
A highway in sight, and start coming back over to the west. Keep scanning with Petrovich. Don't want to get hit by Nigla now. Very poor visibility. Do we know if there was a convoy at all?
No talk of convoy in our area.
Penguin, Kebab 1. Okay, for Penguin. Picture still clear for King here to progressing.
We got 2 groups of SU-30s in the air at the moment over the target area, but they're both being engaged.
Copy that. King here will currently keep proceeding. We'll await screen call. Okay, this is Bully. Okay, this is Bully, Central. Yeah, go for Penguin.
I'm just gonna check the Liberation map, because I'm not sure if it's this highway or the highway actually that's going from the west directly north out of Palmyra.
Rube and Chappie, you have got those SU-30s, 23 miles, 160 degrees. 2,000 feet.
Autopilot there for a second.
Yeah, in and out of valleys, I think.
Hopefully I don't fall out of the sky. Give me the mission. Disengage. No. Alright, correction. So it's not the highway going out to the east, it's the highway going directly out from the west and directly north from Palmyra. So we've been heading the wrong way, sorry.
That's alright.
Just turning around, follow it back to Palmyra.
Engaged. Penguin 75, Mr. Penguin 75.
Thanks for the follow.
Chappie, Billy. Penguin 3. Bra, 5th is 050 for 15 at 25,000 hot. Yeah.
have lost your lead. These guys are 13 miles, 044.
2, do you still have me?
Yep, 2's with you.
Cool.
feet.
Okay, let's follow that for a while.
There's plenty of speeding cars on the road for a war zone.
Yeah. All that prime real estate around this area, hey?
Got a third up on SRS, is that you, Ping?
I could probably check Discord for Ping, see what he's doing.
Yeah, sure, yes, I'm right.
Yeah, just give me a sec. Ping, are you in here?
Bullet Penguin 3, splash SU-30 in emerge, picture.
Looks clean around you at the moment, can't see anything else. The other pair has gone south.
Penguin 3.
Can't see Ping in Discord.
Penguin 3, Bully 1, we're going to push
Hey,
south to try and get those
Mr. Ping.
30s. The 15s will most likely take them first. You focus north.
Whereabouts are you?
They usually scramble in about T-5.
I did get killed again.
Focused on trying to keep that area saturated at the moment.
Oh,
Once
really?
the flash these 30s will come up and
Igloo?
support, you can go round.
No, just some AA. South of your position, southwest. Sorry, southeast.
Yeah, copy.
It was Suze U-57. There's two of them plus another BMP.
Jump flight, this is Grub here. We're between the SA-6 and the SA-3. We're commencing our attack run on the SA-10.
Copy. I'm scanning.
Okay, they're turn your passing over the top off now. That'd be a good start point. If you're happy, mate, I can turn towards the southeast just to let Pedro start scanning.
Yep, go for it.
Roger, if you're happy, start making a lazy right turn, and they should have you coming out over the town at a fairly good time to cover me on the break.
Yep, I'm right. Just a dot, 10 o'clock.
They're 5 miles heading 097, that's where it is.
Correct it.
097, alright, somewhere out there.
Jump flight is neutralised. SA-6 site Shark.
Yeah, there's a dot down there. Yeah, I can see that. I think that actually might be... That might be Croc 2. In low. Oh, that's a civilian car.
Yeah, I wonder if it's getting
251, this is Bully F14, hot spot, sorry.
Keep on seeing civilian cars, thinking it's that it's it.
That's, we've got a lock. Okay.
You're 2 miles at 107.
Roger.
north to meet up with you, Penguin.
Sorry, last call for Penguin.
Blue Flight is turning north to meet up with you.
Penguin 3, Penguin 3, and Penguin 2,
off to the right, that makes
lower
sense.
still state 2.8.
Mr. 2.8, have you got enough to hold out for about 5?
Hey, at altitude should be fine, yep.
Yeah, if you get engaged again,
Yeah, I can't see anything.
but until then, try and hold out for 5. We'll come up and support you from the rear.
Close 86 for 86 for 5 miles.
And Biz receiving 5 from my 6 o'clock.
Let's call Vega.
Was it on the road, Ken?
No, in the middle of the field. I did hit it once, so he is a bit hurt. There's difference, so 8-9, that would be 94 to you. 4 miles, 94.
I'm passing down your right, wall clear.
Yeah. Yep. Passing on your left. It was near the power lines thing.
Close to it. 4 miles, 3.7 at 92.
Wow, either I'm blind or it's very well hidden. Clear off to the left.
It's just before the power lines across, so that you can follow the power lines to your right. If you go onto the power lines to the end of it, you've gone too far.
Crop 2 is
It is a half a mile in front of the power lines to your front.
Yeah, okay, he's a little
Bully
bit
Penguin
further
2
north.
contacts 12 o'clock about 10 miles.
Sorry, further
You
west.
got a
than I was
ident on
thinking.
him?
Checking for you. Looks like you
Close the power lines to your south. You need to follow those to the next power lines.
Jabby just south of you.
There, you're right on heading. It's 2.9 miles.
Anything north of you is hostile at this point.
Roger. Roger, these contacts northeast.
Yep.
Roger that.
Coming around for Bear's heading.
The Penguin will be right at where that area speed you don't know northeast of your position. Being engaged by Penguin.
Alright, I think I have him in with rockets. Crop 2 is off to the left.
Nope. Did not see any of that.
Yeah, Pedro just decided he could see it then within about a half mile.
What was your heading? Bear?
My heading was about 092, I think.
I see your flares now.
Yeah, target should be off to your right, so look.
Yep, I can see some tracer fire.
All call signs, Kebab package is pickled by 6 on Aleppo runway.
I'm
egressing west.
Roger, good, clear.
There they are. Like Petrovich does not want to lock them up. No, he's like right there. There There he is. Alright. Rifle. Splash one. And off to the left.
Jump lead, grab one here. Yeah, go grub. Grub successful.
Did you see any more targets there?
CV97, mission effect. All SA10 trackers.
Not yet, I'm looking further to the south now.
Doing some cleanup work now. Copy. We're in position. We're just going to kill the last launch on this SA6 site. There is, we can probably have a look at the SA3 with the fuel we've got and weapon. Understood. Tabuli's making his way to the SA3 site as well.
Is this Bully? Bad flight reporting, good hits on Aleppo, good hits on Aleppo.
Roger, good hits on Aleppo. Just checking what's our status for continued attacks. How many aircraft are going to be in the area for more than 10?
Grub flight lead here for Slayer. SA10 is destroyed.
Don't know if that's a target, or is that just a...
Roger, SA10 destroyed and Aleppo successfully hit. Would that cover off the majority of targets at this point?
Like, it looks like a target, but
Honest flight has been unsuccessful on the SA6 so far. That thing
I
has
think
not
that's what
woken
I was
up.
aiming at before.
Roger. You're going to take another run at it?
Currently, visibility of getting bombs on target is unlikely. We were planning on pre-breeze harm, so without that thing waking, we don't have a shot at it.
No, definitely
not.
not.
We're going to maintain... Penguin's going to have to RTB more fuel. My thought is we keep them going
Right
forward at that point.
With the stand by, take a final run.
Whoever else,
Yep, I just saw that.
the others that were planning
And I'm
to situational cap. At that point, once you guys have given up or gone and done what you need to do,
My controls will stop, so I assume I got shot through the eyes.
Confirm, copy.
Alright, seeing your wreckage. Where was that? I was somewhere up here.
Penguin, Bully.
That looks like it.
Okay. Bully, Penguin, just engaged for about 39 down low. Penguin 2 is bingo. Penguin 3 is available still, but fuel state 5.1.
Roger, Penguin 2 RTB, yeah, get yourself home. Penguin 3, if I can get you to hold up the west side of Aleppo, just for another 5, well, we get ourselves set up in an orbit, and then you can knock off.
Penguin 3, Roger, setting up west Aleppo.
Maybe that was not it.
Penguin 2, nearest diver.
That's definitely it.
90 miles for heading 241.
Say again, Fitch.
Heading 241 for 90 miles.
I don't think I can spin around quick enough to,
Jump kebab, do you guys want coordinates for that SA6?
Nah, we've pulled it. We'll head there ourselves, okay?
Copy that.
Yeah, let's get some 30 mil on him. Main thing is just not losing bloody sight of him. Which I am doing a lot of at the moment.
kebab. Penguin 3. Penguin 3, kebab 1. Are you guys all sorted with cap? Do you want the King Hit flights to hang around for extra cap?
Penguin 3 is on stationing west of Depot for another 5 minutes. We're down to a single ship, 50%. Penguin 2's RTB, Penguin 1 missing.
Yeah, copy that.
King, what's your state for fuel weapons in that sense?
Stand by.
My essay is just going to shit because everything looks the same.
Head back now.
Alright.
Penguin 2, sorry.
There he is.
Penguin 3, Roger. I've got a couple of minutes. I'll hang, and then I'll call RTB in about 2 minutes.
Roger, we're north of your position at the moment, so we can take over from here.
That's him there.
Will kebab flight low fuel state 7.1.
Yeah, if you want to hold west, just for 5 or...
Was that completely separate?
With Penguin, that would be awesome. Out to wherever had the SA6 for your pre-brief, it's just lit up. We've got a monster back from it.
Yeah, Petrovich is just not picking stuff up.
You guys want to harm the shit out of it, or we'll run it with a map afterwards?
Close.
Come in. Almost 1226 miles strong.
Just can't trust Petrovich at the moment. Alright, come on. Alright, there he is. I see him. And that's another one. No, I keep on seeing the same thing, thinking it's him.
Magnet behind Monster.
That's my problem. And that's very hard to see. There we go, got him. Mr. Ping, are you still in the air or are you just standing by?
Just SA8, Penguin 2 location.
Fair enough. I'm pretty blind out here.
Yeah, there's not much there.
Very hard to spot anything.
Yeah, I know. I know.
Petrovich is not helping. He's not picking things up until you're right over the top of them.
On behalf of Penguin 2, yeah, SA8 launch his location. I'm not sure of his position right now.
Yeah, she's 11. Fast.
Just trying to find where Bear crashed.
Homicide 2 reporting that SA6 Lobster has gone quiet and a positive destruction on Lobster. This Lobster is destroyed.
I've got a 34-inch monitor, so it's widescreen.
Man will just clean up launches. Command Penguin, I think I just passed your flight. I'll hand over the western side to you, RTB.
I would have thought that.
Kebab copies.
No, so that's probably Bear. I've probably been firing at his wreckage.
For 4 flights, it looks like the front of that 10
closer look.
as jump cleans up down there. Once jump cleans up, the cap just hold for an extra 5 when they get up, and then we're going up.
There's only one APC left, just behind you on your 6.
Alright, yeah. Bloody Bear. So I just found out I've been shooting at Bear's corpse. Trying to find this other bloody AAA.
It is at your
1 o'clock.
9 o'clock now.
Oh, 9 o'clock, yeah, sorry.
Do you want an update on heading for the zone?
On my case, Breach, I think it's 238. Not sure of the range there.
No, don't go VRS.
Yeah, there's a BMP. Right, just 1 mile from you somewhere.
Roger, thanks.
The only unit left.
Slayer lead package.
Right.
This is Grub 1.
Well,
SA3
I'll pick up there
secondary.
and see if I can find it.
Yeah, just be careful. It's APC, so I don't know if you can fire you when you're on the ground.
Destroyed.
Roger, SA3 site destroyed.
And SA10 destroyed.
Roger, RTB at this moment.
Straight in front of you now, 1 o'clock, about 1 mile on the sand.
Right, maybe I should. All right, I'll deal with that one first then.
On the edge of the sand and the dirt, you'll see it, about a mile.
Said 1 o'clock.
Around your almost 12 now, 12.
I think I see something.
Yep, it's right on the edge there. Of the
Command
sand and
or
the dirt.
Overlord or Wizard, you sure you don't need us for anything else? We've got 6.0 fuel and we still got 2 long sticks, 2 short sticks. And a half.
Yeah, negative. Yeah, we're about, once jump, finish this up, we're knocking off and the risk of fight is extremely low, so
Yep,
we're
seen.
bit of a leopard. So we're all good.
Understood, we're heading back.
Hopefully that shut him up.
Good job. You do have a few extra holes there.
I don't think he hit me. That might have been from the first encounter.
Yeah, that was the last one.
Okay, I'll pick up there and then fly on back. Yeah, Petrovich could not see him whatsoever.
Checking in on station with the arms and 2 long sticks, 2 short sticks.
Roger, have you guys knocked out your target?
Affirmative, the SA-10 and SA-3 have been knocked out.
Roger, RTB at this time.
Copy that, return back.
Slowly walking down.
Jump, Billy.
Yeah, jump 2, just been hit, stand by.
Roger.
Sure, that counts as getting him.
Therefore, he jumped. 2 is down, ejected.
Roger, ejected. Your choice whether you continue. We're probably going to hold for
I think something's up here, considering all the awareness has gone a bit weird.
We're now Winchester. I'm outbound to the side bend.
Roger.
Where are we gonna go? To the west.
RT, we're just standing west of Aleppo on orbiting cap. Roger, yep, let's all RTB. Kebab copies RTB.
Should be just heading west. Don't know how much my map's drifted. Barely see anything. So the highway's back over there, so
Okay,
should
cool,
be
Charlie,
quick
I'm
for
out.
us.
Thank you.
No worries, I'll see you in debriefing.
I'll be out. Have a good.
Yep, you too. There it is.
All aircraft on channel, the flight is RTB at this time.
Can't remember where we were parked. I'm assuming it was here. Yeah, we'll do. Alright.
Отказал генератор.
Exactly good frame rate. Cool. Alright. We're done. Let's see what everyone else is doing. RTB. Let's just cap. Trying to see who's still in the air. Magpie. Watching them on their run-in. I'll wait for debrief. Yeah, sorry, I wasn't really paying attention to chat that much. So we lost 2 KA-50s and 1 Hind. And actually I didn't pick up ping at all. So I guess both of his pilots are dead. Thanks for the follow, Rico Skeet. Is it Rico Sheet Petrovich? Thanks, Halves. Couldn't read that before. I need to figure out a way to make activity feed show up on my screen. Oh no. Just wondering if I could listen to the carrier frequency. Can't tune it in with the Hind. The lesbian, did you primarily fly the Viper? Ah, yep. Yeah, Harmony and 120s is interesting. I think because we're running pretty light on cap, and we've been sort of hit pretty hard with the SU-30s coming in with their Box 3s. We lost quite a few air to air the last couple of missions, so I think we've been trying to make sure that we've got pretty good air to air capability. Yeah, Huey's lots of fun. Haven't flown the F5. there's a fourth. I did not see him. Yeah, formation lights might help with this. They might be doing case 3 actually. Hey, now he's caught on. Yeah, 5's pretty small. Yeah, F-16 radar got nerfed pretty recently, I think. Well, I'm not going to run in with the 4-ship. They're not doing case 3. Oh, I guess they can do case 1. Yeah, I think that era aircraft is sort of acquired taste. Once these guys are down, I think they'll start the debrief and just go over what's happened and how far we've gotten through the or how far we've pushed the front line. See how much we've missed. I'll be surprised if we actually hit everything. Can't see the boat. Oh no, there it is. They must be doing case 1s. I can see, what, 6? No, 2, 3, 4, so 6 in the pattern. I think these guys were following at the last. And looks like those two just went for the initial. Maybe? Yeah, he's on his downwind. I think. There's a lot of Hornets. I didn't think we had that many this time. Sorry, I know this is kind of boring to watch. Just waiting for debrief. But I always include it in the video that I export to YouTube, so. Good if I could bring up the carrier columns. Maybe I can trick SRS. I cannot. Damn. Is that Florida? Tomcat? Should be going for his break. No. I'm gonna fair bit. Not sure what he's doing here. Maybe didn't realize he was climbing. So he's gonna have to extend. If that is his downwind. Way too high. I think I'm gonna have to have a carrier landing training night. Especially case 3, so I don't really think many people have done it. Well, as long as he gets it on deck, that's all that matters. Oh, what? No, don't do that. Not bad. 2 wire. 1 wire. Let's try to remember what the oh, so can.
See you, mate. Wasn't too bad, just 8 SA6. Sorry, 2 S6.
Alright, good night, guys.
Cheers, okay.
Is there anyone else? A lot of stuttering at the moment.
I wasn't expecting the weather to be the way it was.
Is it normal?
Character building. Yeah, we got under it. Just a bit spicy on that second SA6.
Yeah, that SA6 was the only one to turn on.
Yeah.
You guys were just unlucky.
Oh, so the actual SA6 wasn't a problem. We saw a spike, and then I think someone drilled the radar, and then we just went and cleaned the launches up. What got Seiko was a 2S6 that was sort of north of it. I managed to avoid him, but I think he had a missile off it.
Tunguska, yeah.
Thomas is down.
What was that? Desync.
Tell you what, bloody Heinz had some trouble with that weather.
It's low vis.
Yeah, just couldn't spot anything. Petrovich was even having trouble trying to spot anything.
Yeah.
You'd spot something, but you'd be practically over it.
Yeah, it's another one of those cloud at ground level jobs. Kind of annoys me.
It looked impressive at the mid-outs.
Yeah, it was quite beautiful running sort of through it. Me and Stako were sort of weaving around to try and, like, you know, do your reforms. One of you be like, I'm turning to here. I'm going to fly like up slightly into this big patch of like empty sky, so you can stay with us.
So one SA6 got off, but otherwise it was very quiet.
Yeah, I noticed the bully was trespassing that SA10 the whole time. And what shit?
Yeah, we didn't even get a spike.
Did I miss a Voodoo session where you guys just smashed every power node or something?
No, I'm not really sure what the go is. There's an EWR radar which Chef hit, which should have been on and providing picture. That would have kept the launchers down until such time as they needed to actually engage.
Yeah, but when did they get in?
So after, you would have seen, like when Bully was motoring through there, you should have seen the SA6 did business. So there must be some bug or something going on.
Yeah, I didn't see a ground spike.
Yeah.
SA10s don't work.
Yeah, I tell you what, I don't think I'm ever going to test a mission again because I think it just spoils it for me. Because I tested it as a pure liberation file in both green state and red state. I could go right in. The only thing that would make it difficult was that in red state mode, if you click the option for liberation red state, all air defenses, the shulkers would actually fire back at you. So I think I just spoiled the mission for myself because I'm not really... I mean, we killed the SA-10, but it's just not... I don't know, I planned a lot of shit for nothing. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. Oh, it's
I felt like a dog chasing their tail. Like I was going, oh, we're going to start doing this, and then I'm like, oh, it doesn't even fucking switch on.
Well, you should always plan for max efficiency, because all you know is that you fuck with the mission file and it doesn't go off, and then you plan, like, oh, we'll just go and rock it. It's like, okay, and then it actually does turn on.
Yeah, so that's why I figured when you added the 2 Hornets for us, I figured the Hornets could suppress it and keep it quiet. I like to think the script is intelligent enough, and it must think like, oh, there's F-16s. F-16s can carry a harm, better switch it off. And it was kind of doing that when it was set into red mode. The big bird would come on, the clamshell, and then the big bird would turn off, and the clamshell would turn off, and then the
No
SA
plan is
tracker.
best plan, right?
The thing is, I never got tracked by an SA-10 when I turned it on to red state when I tested the mission, so I don't know what to think.
I might be
Was it missing something?
I checked.
Tagged something earlier? That's a good point.
I checked. It has every single unit that it needs. So it has its sensor. It has its command vehicle in the middle. It has its clamshell. It has its 2 trackers.
I
and it has the big bird.
I think it must be icing. Okay, have we got anyone else in the air at the moment?
Just landed, so I don't think so.
Right. Okay. I'm gonna, if Jabby or VA, I think Jabby's got the track file up to do this part of the debrief. I'm just gonna hit up Sharky to shut the server and give us the state file for get the debrief on the actual next phase of the mission.
Yep. Jeez, 10 years.
Seiko just went and tested the Tunguska.
It's pretty good.
Not much you can do against an optical tracker.
What happened there? So just run in. So he came in. Yeah, he turned the wrong way. That's his problem.
Yeah.
I saw it strobing. So like, if you just rewinded me running in.
Yep. There's you.
Yep. So just that's me having a crack. And I'm like, okay, that, and then guns. And then I turned out there because I'm like, there's a 2S6 somewhere up there. He just went the wrong way. That's all.
Yeah. And Chappie, you were the only one to come back, weren't you?
No, Rhubarb made it to
Yeah,
ultimate with 100 pounds of fuel.
Yeah.
You made it where?
Do you play with a group?
Alisad, why not?
Did you take double bag?
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
you were just running on fumes here.
You got 100 pounds left. Yeah.
Wait, did you take 3 bags or just the 1?
2.
You took 2.
Yeah, Floaty, I pushed vehicles up on the runway too.
What region you playing in?
I think Rhubarb burned a lot more down low, but still, I mean, I still managed back. I had 2 bags and I came back with 3,500 by the time I got back. So
Yeah, I didn't record his landing.
Oh, is that where your tackle runs out?
Yeah.
Bye.
You know, good work for Edge. Fucking excellent work for first time trying to do ABM. Me as your pilot, so really good job.
Seemed like it was going all right.
Yeah, it was all right. We worked together.
That was fun. Penguin did an awesome job up there by the looks of it. So we didn't have to really do anything. So it was nice to just have Will chauffeur me around and I could just concentrate.
Yeah,
there's no further airfields north, are there?
Rhubarb. Hey?
There's no further airfields
Oh,
north,
nice.
so it's really Aleppo was the last one.
Yep.
So once the F-18s put those rounds on target, that was the end of that.
L-39s popped
Well,
up
if,
somewhere. I don't know if they got out of Aleppo
this sort
beforehand,
of
but yeah.
Times
Yeah, they were
suits
well out
you.
of Aleppo
Our group's always open.
We should
for
have
new
no
people.
enemy air.
We're a little
mission.
bit more casual
We're in a
with
post-air war
people
Gulf War One
joining.
sort of situation at the moment.
because we generally just sort of plan
So
for a
F-14s
general
using,
idea of
people.
who's going to show up, and then
Yeah,
Yeah,
4 turns for
we
a
fill in
runway
slots
denial.
and usually have a couple
Say
extra
again?
slots for
4
anyone that
turns for a
wants
runway
to
denial with the
jump in.
Russian script.
So we'll have captured every airfield except for Aleppo. Then we've just got to keep Aleppo closed. I reckon we'll roll them up. I reckon there might be probably 2, maybe 3 missions left in it after this. We'll just aim to fucking complete as soon as possible.
So bring in the A-10s next turn?
Yeah. I'm just trying to figure out. I'm just looking at the 2 turns on Palmyra.
Mr. Ping, is that you putting your aircraft down?
Yeah, he did.
Huh.
Yeah, he died.
Yeah, Kluge and H-Bear saw some action.
Yeah, the that first Igla was a rude awakening.
Yeah, it was. I just saw it before. Just went slap in your rear.
Oh, did it actually hit me?
Yeah, it did hit you. That's why I think I was spectating you for a bit on the long flight. What are you doing there? You're just sort of landing and saying hi to the debris.
Well, I thought that was ping. It was not ping.
A dead ZSU 57 was ping. All right.
Yeah, I thought it was. From above, it looked like it was his bloody his main rotor.
Oh yeah.
The barrel looked like the main rotor.
Well, it looks like you guys went to work here. That's good.
Yeah, there's no red left, but it's not finished, which is good.
Looks like Mr. Ping reloaded a KA-50.
Yeah, because we
took out those SU-30s that leaked south out of Aleppo.
They got slapped by F-15s.
Yeah. Basically anything that head south was hit by 30s, and we backed them up, but it was no need. Really.
Yeah, ignore that.
Ignore what?
My terrible navigation, thinking that let's head out, follow the highway, head north.
I was looking at Ping getting slapped by the
fleeing for Iraq or something.
Your death was
Gotta head off, boys.
really...
Have a good one, fellas.
Same.
Thanks for the mission, Floydie and Sharky for hosting.
Run. Is that Petrovic giving you
man.
that? Is that Petrovic giving you that AT-6 launch?
Yeah, at last second.
Yeah, Petro's range was really reduced as the sun went down.
And there's H-Bear, unfortunately, taking a couple too many 57 rounds.
Yeah, and then
one right between the eyes. That was the first one I saw.
So when I was coming in on this, I kept on bloody shooting at Bear's wreckage, thinking that was the target.
What is it with you and wreckages, Kluge?
Look, I can't see.
It's 57, same difference. 2 times the carry.
They're both Soviet Union. That's the.
No, it just wants to make sure his comrades aren't alive and captured.
Well, tell you what, you're freaking ballsy going heads up with that thing. It's got a much bigger gun than you do.
Yeah, it seems shit though.
4 of them.
That's the best sex I've ever had, honey. You were fucking the garbage bin, Kluge.
Bloody the slow and agonising demise of Seiko. It's like he got hit. He's like, fuck, I'm losing power. I'm jettisoning weapons. I'm like, you can make it back. He's like, yeah. Then a minute later, he's like, I'm gonna have to eject. I'm like, okay, good luck with it. Let's get flying home.
What's left back there? Is it that SA?
All the major SAM systems are down. We've got to probably clean up some SA8s and other crap in the area.
But did we leave anything on east side?
Nah, that's gutted.
Yeah,
All
so
right, good.
Here's Tiger Shark and Eyes Run. We just sort of 2-pronged attack almost at the same time. There's my one CBU-97. That took out most of the stuff, and then Tiger followed up with another one. I was watching his run. Did he collect? Did you get damaged there? Apparently the canister damaged you when it probably exploded. Then he sort of finished off. So that was the last of the SA-10, and there's just only shilkers sitting behind there. They'll be pretty harmless. Then we tracked back. I sort of cheated a little bit. I kept moving my waypoint until the steer point sort of sat on the threat ring. I found the SA-3. I was prepared to harm it, but it never turned on.
So it would have been the CBU, but like the
CBU-97.
Just when it's dispensing.
And then Tiger came in and finished off with another CBU-97. Once again, going in as low as possible.
There's no point defenses on those sort of medium systems either, so you can average whatever you want.
I think it would have been the explosion from
it.
Dispensing.
Right,
the
that's it for me, fellas. I'll head off.
So much.
See ya, Toby.
I hopefully Sharky I've sent a message to him. He'll get us the state file, so I'll be able to provide a brief later on how we're going for the next one. But I anticipate we'll have to start LS. We might be at the doorstep of FOB-LQ. Tasks from now will be destruction of economic assets and supporting the FIBA by wrecking as much of the shit as possible. I think we'll probably see a fair bit of a fight on West, given the amount of shit that reinforced them. But that's all good.
Smash convoys as they come down the roads.
Yeah, well, hope.
Oof. Yeah, CBU
I think
97.
in this one
That'll
what will
wreck your
actually
day.
happen.
That convoy will end up on the FIBA.
Yeah, convoy on the FIBA. So the next mission is going to be probably bulk KAs off the.
Just a hip and a couple of MI-24s, right?
Yeah, basically Harriers and KAs probably off the LHA. No, I don't know what the weather's like. Fuck, it's probably gonna be night time as well.
A10.
Sure, whatever. Fly for 20 hours.
Floydie, before I go, I've got 3 volunteers for that voice talent if you need it.
Yeah, great. We'll get you. I'll work with Sharky. We'll get you some script for the sound bites, mate. It's just like to trigger instead of just beeping at you when they're advancing. It'll be like call sign, blah blah blah. Battle group with tanks, whatever, advancing towards whatever.
Yep. You want me to link them to you or link them to Sharky?
Just let us figure out what we need to do, and then we'll come back to you.
Okay.
Hey, Jabby, can you upload your TAC view? Or
Yeah, I
has
can.
someone else got it?
If anyone wants, does anyone want to see anything in the TAC view that wasn't in Jabby's?
I just want to see.
He landed?
I wanted to see my first dodge, how close that was from that Igla.
All right, stand by.
So I saw it firing.
I'll see you later.
Just eyeballing it as number 2, I'd say it was in your rear cabin. Plus, because you did that brake turn to the right, basically I saw a massive explosion and you came out of it, nose down, hurtling towards the ground. It looked good.
Is it around here?
I had to duck underneath power lines. No, it was before then.
There's some missiles coming off.
That'll be it.
I'm not sure how to zip it into several different files because it's 28 meg. I'll let V8 work that out.
Also, it did hit me. Okay.
We came to the F2 view for you blokes. Like, we was just sitting on the deck waiting to get airborne, and it was just like, why have all these choppers got holes in them already?
Yeah, there's definitely no missing that.
Yep. Didn't feel it.
Yeah, so you're right, Bear. It was in his rear cabin.
Flight engineer picking frag out of his teeth.
Does anyone else want to look at anything?
Show us our strike on the runway. Just see if we hit it or not.
Thanks for the flight, guys. I'm going to head off.
All right, mate. Catch you later.
See you, mate.
See you, mate.
Curb gone? Curb's gone. Curb's death was particularly...
I was at that early on at a fucking 77.
Just the way it turned in on him, though.
Guess it brutalizes the IL-76.
This here just made me laugh when I saw it before. So
what?
Yeah. So he launches that 120, takes out that lead, and this 30's like, turn in, launch, bail out, dead.
Must be going cold as soon as the missile gets active.
Bet you that was through a cloud as well.
So launch. This rollout here, boom.
Been some fucking wild shit from those dudes.
Yep. Back over the runway. That's the... Oh, I scored these 30s on the ground. They died. The harm shot at the SA6 when it wasn't turned on.
So did the... Oh, shit. Did your seed guys not bring any non-arm air-to-ground shit?
No, we didn't bring bombs because that cloud cover was just fucking over it.
Yeah, right. Yeah, we were like down at shit 150 feet, wanging in Mabs. Worked out all right.
So there's your bomb, Sneaky. Dead center. Dead center. And then
That's
there's
probably effed.
another 4 inbound here. That one's in the runway.
Oh, that's got a hit. Nice.
Yep, that copped another one, and then another one in the runway. 4 in the runway, 2 in the ramp. Comes the old Vigans.
Vegans get that right.
How fast are they going?
Doing point.
That was pretty quick.
0.97 at release for Shudo.
I was a bit slower.
No bueno, and then Topo comes in. Get a kill.
0.96, Topo.
It felt slower.
That's yeah, never fast enough in that area with that much red ring. Bombs get on? Oh, good. Only took you fucking 4 BKs.
It's weird. We got a lot of damage reports sort of on the little panel that popped up, and it was like, I don't know what the hell we hit, but we seemed to like bomb a shitload of stuff.
Could have been the frag munitions doing tiny bits of damage to the radar.
Yeah. I reckon you would. Yeah, you would have got an individual report on each little frag bomblet doing damage.
Okay, that explains it.
Maybe you can gently persuade Shudo to use fucking rockets or something next time.
It's all right. We were loaded with rockets, and then he said, "No, let's do cluster munitions." I thought, war crimes. It's good.
Just giving you targets I'd pray you'll be effective against.
So the SA6 did get a missile off.
Yeah, where did he fire it?
Rube, by the look
So
of it.
we saw it go out. It was the only large SAM that went active in the whole mission.
Yeah, I mean, we were overhead of it the whole time and nothing until someone called it out. I think you called it out, didn't you?
Yeah, we called 6.
I called it out. It was on me. I was
actually,
RTB. Bingo. Yeah.
Geometry makes sense though. If you look at rewind to where the thing exists. Yeah, so he does that, and then you go, that missile, keep going, that missile comes out, and if you draw a line through Sam, Penguin, then behind Penguin, Jump's sitting right behind him. So we got this big fuck you launch tones.
Yep.
It's weird. We were getting those in the Vigan as well on the way out, so we could hear the thing acquiring, and then we heard the lock tone, and you'll see us accelerating and going dropping down just to try and get out of it.
Where were you at that point?
We were just sort of egressing, so you could see us sort of crossing, and we were out of range. I think we were just overspill or whatever it was, but
that lines up almost perfectly.
It's just weird though, because I mean, if you come back to where we're overhead here, let's just click on it. Look how much activity is right overhead of this, and it never turned on.
Oh, you know what it might be? Go. So you guys motoring around. Where is? Okay, so just back up. I think I know what's happened here. So Topo and that transiting through that zone. Okay, so they're going in. They kill the EWR, and that probably then forces the SA6 to go active because it's lost all of its
early warning.
Yeah, and that's probably why.
So I wonder if there's a bug then that the EWRs aren't turned on. So the IADS network is waiting for the EWRs to do something, for the SAM systems to do something. Because the same thing, that SA10 never lit up.
If it's some kind of script that actually integrates them into an IADS, there may be sort of wait times before they switch on the radar. There may be some randomization there, all that kind of stuff too. So, or they may just be dumb.
our previous experience with that is it's generally been pretty reliable in terms of EWRs stay on, and then if you get within sort of a lethal radius of a SAM, it will flick on as you're in its zone. What appears to happen here is the EWR hasn't turned on, so it's never given the engage. They never got a picture, so because it's still alive, the medium SAM's gone, I'll just stay off until I get a call to engage something.
So this would be a random thing that the whole time we're all flying around, the enemy is effectively going, there's nothing in the air. Like, none of us are flying around here because the EWR is just not on detecting anything. So the rest of the SAM network's offline.
Could be that.
Despite the disconnect
Self-preservation.
between fighters going, or we're engaged.
I never saw the...
There's a lot of activity in the area.
I never saw the EWR spike either. And we left the radar in we left the we had our RWRs in like all seeing mode, so they would have shown up if an RWR had come up.
Does that EWR, even though it's a big fucking radar, does it spin as well?
Ooh, yes, I think it does slowly.
Because at least when I looked at it, I did F7 on it at one point and it wasn't spinning. It was 100% just stationary.
Yeah, okay. Okay, got stats if people are interested.
Indeed. Jesus, big convoy on the move. We grab.
That would have been a fucking... I'm thinking almost rolling out the JF-17 for the GB6 as an air-to-ground mode radar.
Where was that convoy heading?
Good night, everybody.
FOB. See you, mate. It's on its way to the FOB over here.
Which will put it on the fever in the next turn.
Yeah, it'd be fever west. Did you get the JSON file?
Yeah, I'm just posting shit up now. Desert Voodoo's got total, so that's not very useful. Go to the next bit. Okay.
Do you want to throw up Liberation?
Yeah, I'll share, mate.
Alright. Everyone happy with the attack view?
Yep.
Yeah, awesome.
17 aircraft destroyed, 11 frontline units.
Definitely need to come up with some clearer comms plans.
Yeah, I think I've just shared. You got that visual?
Yep.
Yep, I got your Discord, yep.
Let me, you should have the casual report.
Yes.
Okay, cool. Let's pop that in there, we'll have a quick look. Okay, so... Fuck, lost a few things, actually. Two...
Did it mark 2 KA-50s?
No, it marked 1 loss KA-50.
Okay.
If it wasn't a total destruction, like if he crash landed, didn't blow up, and then exited, he wouldn't have counted as a kill.
Okay, yeah. That was probably Ping's first one.
Tomcats must be the AI cap.
Well, we had a disconnection in the Tomcat, but that wouldn't count as loss.
No. Helicopters just like explode the fuck up into nothing. It's the same problem we have with trying to strafe aircraft at the airfield. The only way you get a kill is the thing explodes in a million pieces.
Yeah, cool.
But Hind, a Harrier, and that Hornet, the KA are legit. Obviously, we fucking murdered a lot of SU-30s. It's good. And the entire fever died as well.
39s is a victory.
Fucking
priority targets.
Over victory over tyranny, yeah. Right. Right, let's have a look at this. So, we own... Great. We own Basal al-Assad. There's the fever for the next turn. Conveniently located the Saipan, so expect bulk Hind. Actually, KA, maybe we can run the Hinds off there as well and Harrier activity out of there. That'll be... What's it look like?
Yeah.
Ooh,
that's weird.
Yeah, there should be tons of stuff there.
And midnight.
Yeah, so maybe not KAs.
Clear, no, it's perfect weather though.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Well, I don't remember
to the
that convoy,
convoy?
but it's not fucking at the fever.
Did they just go straight to the front line?
Well, that's the thing, man. It should say frontline units. Lots of frontline units.
And it wasn't. They were transferring to the FOB too. It wasn't like they were transferring to Al Assad.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Ground forces. Enemy.
That was sick, guys. I'm going to jump off, but thanks so much for the flight, Kebab. That was awesome.
No worries, thank you.
See you, mate. See you guys soon.
See ya.
Interesting.
Is desertion modelled?
Yeah, possibly. It's getting pretty close to the end. We're probably going to Turkey or something. Anyway, that's that. We'll just see how that looks. Front line here. Oh, hang on. That will go there.
FOB.
LQ. There's tons of shit there now.
Hang on, I'll open up the last turn and have a look at what was in that liberation.
Attack view looked like it was heading west.
Yeah,
it was.
So this looks like the shit that was actually going that way. Don't think this place has oh no, it does have a factory, so they might just bought a heap of shit. Anyway, there's going to be a fucking serious party on this fever, so that might give me something interesting for us to do.
So that got pushed. That front line got pushed fairly away, didn't it?
Yeah.
Real quick, Floydie. So the convoy consisted of a single T90, 3 BMP2s, 6 MTLBs, 1 Gvozdika, 5 BRDMs, 5 ZSU 57s, 4 BDR 80s, 3 BMP1s, 4 T72s, and 1 BM21 grad.
And that doesn't line up with what's here. Must deserve it. Good times. Just fucking that psych operations working. Facebook posts. Yeah, so I guess we get stuck into these guys with A10s, I guess, or something. And then they've lost their long-range SAMs. They've got no valid air bases, so probably grinding up some of these economic targets. It's really gutting them. And clearing anything around here. And anything around here. And that'll allow us to advance the front line as quickly as possible.
Does anything actually happen at the end of a liberation campaign, or does it just all go below?
It's like solitaire, all the cards bounce off the screen. I'm really not sure.
No, when we did Shudo's one, it was kind of like, yep, it just kind of rolls to the next turn almost, but there's like nothing there. This is just, yeah, it's like, oh, cool, well done.
We'll Photoshop something for you, mate.
Thanks.
Probably crack this factory as well, so they're no longer reinforcing, so we can roll this up pretty quickly. Yeah. Any questions on next week? Sorry, week after next.
What's on?
Is
there anything on
the helicopter head?
East?
Yeah, it's got a bit of action. All this shit. So that's a bit of play right there.
Could probably throw the healers out that way.
You could.
What do you mean? As in Syria?
Yeah, never mind.
Just gazelles for days.
This is the Syria map.
Or if they want to do flares, I'm really not that concerned.
Yeah, I think so.
We could maybe discuss a forward basing of A10s out of here. Just edit it. Give them something fun to do. But yeah, like there's no air threat anymore. They've
given up.
Yeah, they've got this shit at Aleppo. And
that might be the new
cool. Okay.
Riders
We'll
of Wrath.
sort out the general sort of gist of the next mission, and yeah, sign up. Just throw it in the chat if you want to go after anything specific, because we've got a bit of leeway
you might
now.
be.
Like I said,
there's a
Intel
new
will try and
server
close up
that one of our guys have put up.
Front lines and the bases at random is pretty important.
That's more in line with Rotary Wing.
Nah.
Is there air mobile troop movement modelled in this at all?
Not in a. Let me think. You could potentially. No, maybe not. I think if you land at the bases in a helicopter, it might cap them.
Yeah. That's just trying to think of anything to do with the Hipporahind in the dark. I mean, multi-ship air mobile on Gogs is usually pretty exciting, but if it doesn't do anything, it's not.
Yeah, I think would be. Well, here's a point. I'll have a chat to Ziff, or we'll just make the call. We could move the time of day to a more conducive one for choppers.
Just skip the turn.
Well, no, we just change the time to fucking 06 and then make the next mission 07.
Yeah, it does actually.
Yeah.
Or just jump into another aircraft. I'm not too fast.
True. We'll see what the players. We can take a vote or something.
Sweet.
The weather looks good otherwise, as opposed to this one, which is a bit lame. But yeah, okay. If you guys got concepts what we want to do or anything, just flick it in the Voodoo chat, and we'll try and make it happen. Good more discretion now because we don't need to run heavy cap because the enemy's got no air force.
Wait.
Cool beans. Oh, that's it.
Cheers, Lloydie.
No worries.
Yeah, cheers,
Yeah,
Floyd.
sweet. Cheers, guys.
Good.
See you. Bye.
Catches. Yeah.
Sorry, jumped at it too hard there.
Do we know if Hobbit got in? I know he's having connection issues. I don't think he did.
Yeah.
Okay. So I might finish the stream there. Thanks for hanging around. Same time next week. 8 o'clock, usually kick off on a Tuesday. And that's, yeah, Australian Eastern Standard Time. But yeah, we've got another campaign that's running. So every 2 weeks at the moment every week we're rotating between 2 different campaigns. So next week's Operation Carlotta, and that will probably be in the Hind as well. But that one's a little bit smaller style mission. That's actually trying to remember. I think it was the Angolan War, or somewhere in Angola. It's meant to be based off. I can't remember. But anyway, it's fun. It's a bit different. I will hydrate. All right then. Catch us all next week. Ciao.